Shut up and sit down. Shut up and sit down.
Welcome to Virtual Life Uncovered with myself, Kels.
And myself, Matt, and our first ever video.
This is just a little intro on what you can expect from us here and a bit about our virtual life trip to date. We will be bringing you some how-to videos covering the basics from downloading a viewer to settings and everything else along the way, aimed mostly at newcomers and beginners to virtual worlds.
We will also cover some other topics that arise as we do this, and we will bring you our weekly roundup of stuff we've been doing on Tag Grid, along with a podcast where we will welcome guests now and again.
If there's anything you want us to cover, just drop us a line, the details are below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's delve straight into this intro of the trip down memory lane as both Matt and I give you some background information on how we got started on our virtual world journeys. Back in 2008, Second Life was the first virtual world I discovered, and to date, Second Life remains the biggest of the virtual world platforms. Prior to discovering Second Life, I had used chat rooms before and enjoyed gaming. Well, I say gaming, old school Zelda, baby. Anyway, I found chat rooms really entertaining, and you could interact with people you'd never normally meet, which was interesting to me, and being able to talk to people thousands of miles away was just so different. So when I joined Second Life, I pretty much expected it to be like that, one big chat room but with an avatar. And to a point it kind of was until I started exploring more of what it had to offer. When people asked me back then what Second Life was about, I would say, it's like one big chat room with the Sims game mixed in. Now my answer is a little bit different. Well, in fact, it's a lot different. Now I say it's another version of your life where you can pretty much be and act how you want, you can look how you want without paying a plastic surgeon, and it never rains. All right, that's maybe a little bit simplified, but you get the idea. I met Matt on Second Life in 2013, and in 2014 we moved on to another virtual grid. Unfortunately, InWorlds, where we moved, is no longer with us. When InWorlds announced its closure in 2018, we decided to settle on Tag Grid, which is where we remain now and where a lot of our videos will be coming from, such as this one. Over time, we've learned to do a lot. Well, I've learned to do a lot. I've visited multiple worlds, which we'll touch upon later, but mostly I've met some fantastic people along the way, some who we've sadly lost, but like a real life friendship, you build these up with people and they have a place in your heart, much like a real life friendship would. A virtual world for me is all about the people. But virtual worlds do have a lot to offer. You can learn to build things from houses to monuments, make clothing, make shoes, make hair, pretty much anything you want, you can do it. Do you want to go flying? You can do that as well. If you can't make it, you can certainly buy it, but we'll cover more of that soon.
I first joined Second Life back in 2009 at the suggestion from my friends on chat rooms and online games like RuneScape. It was a very strange concept to first try and get my head around. While the avatars looked amazing, I couldn't fathom how people could spend so much time on this game, as all I was shown was a bunch of friends standing around in a big flat island with a few houses and some animals. After several months, I started to see videos online of all these amazing things from Second Life which caught my interest to investigate further. I soon discovered Second Life was like Alice falling down the rabbit hole with things to explore, racing to do, guns to shoot and money to be made. Plus looking tall and muscly is a nice perk too. After several years of gaming, by complete coincidence, I bumped into Kels while helping a friend, and the rest is history.
So, why choose a virtual world? Well, why not? Now, more than ever, people need another platform to get together, when you can't always be in the same room or the same city. And yes, you have other places that allow you to do that, but a virtual world gives you a lot more freedom and probably a lot more interaction. Hell, you can even hold meetings there and events that you now can't attend in real life. So why not bring all of your friends together? It's not just about meeting strangers, it's about getting friends on there as well.
What is there for me in Virtual World? Well, what isn't there? That would be my answer. What do you enjoy? It's probably there somewhere. Like going to live music events, or live DJs. Got it. Animals? Got 'em. Shopping? Bitch please, you ain't shopped like you have on a virtual world. There's so much to see and to buy, you can't imagine how much is available. Sailing, riding, flying, shooting, role-playing, it's all out there, and it's all waiting for you.
I know some people have this misconception that all that happens on these virtual worlds is people hooking up, and that may have really put you off in the past. But there is so much more on offer. That being said, if you want to bump uglies with a fellow avatar, if that's what floats your boat, nobody's judging. There's plenty of options out there for that as well. What I'm saying is, like real life, there is so much more on offer. But in my opinion, virtual worlds are for adults. There are plenty of options open to kids. There are a lot more platforms for kids to use. This really is an adult escape, and everyone should be able to enjoy it as they see fit, whether you want to be a human avatar or a beast. But we're going to cover that more in the future.
What we won't be doing is telling you to avoid one place and favour another. That's not our style. We will give you the information, however, but of course we encourage you to look at your options yourself. It's a big virtual world out there. For us, our virtual world, however, is Tag Grid. Details below, and we welcome anyone to come and visit us, but equally, like we said, there's a lot of options open to you, so explore them all. We will discuss these more in the next video.
But for now, we leave you and hope you enjoyed the intro and that our voices weren't too annoying. We will be back with some how-to videos very soon, but for now, don't forget to like and subscribe, tell your friends, and wash your mittens.